Technology has revolutionized absolutely everything we do in our lives today, including learning languages. If you're considering taking an online course, then this video will be extremely useful for you. I'm Steve from British Community, and I'm going to share with you my 5 reasons why you should be learning English online. Okay, so reason number 1 is conversation. You can connect with anyone at any time. So whether you finish work late or you start really early, there are no excuses. There are plenty of opportunities for you to find someone who's available to practice speaking English or any other language that you're learning. And given the dynamic of online classes, they're essentially going to be focused on speaking. For example, our classes are usually 90 to 95% speaking, even when we're teaching other skills, vocabulary, grammar, etc., etc. We do all of this through speaking. So if you're looking to improve your communication and your fluency, online is a great way to do so. So reason number 2 for learning online is listening skills. I think this skill is really underrated by students. Listening is so important. Listening is fundamental. Because if you actively listen to a native speaker or somebody producing a linguistic structure correctly, you can simply repeat and reproduce that structure and really enhance your learning. When we're learning online, we're not in the same physical room as our teacher, so we really need to concentrate and focus a lot more in order to really understand what they're telling us. A lot of our students use headphones or earphones, which can really enhance the quality of the audio and the sound, and that can really help support learners improve their listening skills. Okay, so reason number 3 why you should learn online is authentic simulation. What I mean by that is if you work for a company and you need English for video conferencing or telephone calls, then every single online lesson that you do is going to be a simulation of what you're going to do in the workplace. So basically you're actually improving 2 skills simultaneously. 1, you're improving your language ability, and 2, you're already preparing yourself for those workplace scenarios with your customers, your clients, or your colleagues. So reason number 4 is time. Let's be honest, who really has the time these days after a busy day of work to run, fight the traffic and get to a school, or to push your way through the crowds just to get to class on time? So instead of all of that effort and rushing around, what you can do is actually take classes from the comfort of your own home or even your office, at a moment where you're nice and relaxed and where you can focus on actually learning the language. Because even if you make it to your class on time, if you're stressed out and tired, then you're not going to learn effectively and you're just wasting your time and your money. Again, thanks to technology, we don't need to do this anymore. Online classes are super flexible. In our case, you can book classes up to 24 hours in advance, which means you can either book as and when you're available, or you can agree with your personal teacher a set day and time to meet. And if your schedule does change in any way, you can change or cancel your lesson again up to 24 hours before. Something that you can't do in most schools. You would simply just lose the class that you paid for. And the 5th benefit for learning online is the price. Courses and individual classes are usually considerably cheaper compared to going to a language school. However, you do have to consider that most classes are one-to-one, so they're highly tailored to the individual's needs. You can book on demand as and when you want. And if you've got a qualified professional teacher, obviously that does have a cost. In most cases, classes are cheaper, but it really does depend on your objective. Are you going for a specialized exam or qualification? Something like IELTS, something like Cambridge, or a business exam? Then those kind of things usually cost a little bit more as opposed to a simple conversation. So it really does depend. But in general, it is cheaper to speak online with somebody than go to a course or a class or to have a teacher come to you. So if you found this video useful, please subscribe, share, and leave some comments in the box below. Be super happy to answer any questions that you have. Thanks and see you next time.